Hey, we're Logan's Run.
Hey, what's up? We're Paradise Spheres.
Hi, we're a Will Away.
Hi, I'm Mike from Sparks to Rescue.
And you're on Tori Talks Music.
And you're listening to Tori Talks Music.
We're listening to Tori Talks Music.
And you're listening to Tori Talks Music, live from Connecticut.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Hey, I'm Jason.
I'm Zach.
I'm Danny, and we're the band Phone Calls From Home, and this is Tori Talks Music.
My first question comes from my friend Claire, who is over there with the camera. She wants to know, what is your favorite flavor of ramen noodles?
Chicken.
Chicken. Beef.
What? We're split?
I don't really.
Beef is the worst.
What are you talking about? They're both good. Beef's good.
Fine.
Chicken's too bland for me.
Yeah. I actually like ramen dry.
He does. He eats it like, he gets like
Crunchies.
the packages, and not like the cups, but like the packages of it, and just
I'm cool
eats
with
it.
that.
That's a little weird.
You sprinkle the beef packet on it too.
Those were dark times for phone calls from home.
Spice it up.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are currently on tour, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
True.
So tell me, where are you excited to be traveling after today?
Would you go ahead first?
I mean, I'm excited just to travel. We haven't toured in about 9 months, and so I don't really have any destination in particular I'm excited about. I'm just excited to see all the different ones.
I'm excited for that, but I have a particular one as well. Danny and I, we were just hanging out in Atlanta for the last 3 months, and we met some really cool people.
Just hanging out.
And we're gonna be back there playing, and you know, all of our new friends are gonna come see us play for the first time. So I'm really excited to go play for them.
I can't wait to go to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might go to Disney.
It's gonna be
Again.
so hot.
Disney?
But Disney
Disney.
World is
Disney?
And there's an ocean. So.
Well, yeah.
Unless you're on the Gulf Coast, then it doesn't help.
What's it then?
It's just warm.
He thinks the water's too hot.
What?
Yeah.
Well, it's like you're like, I'm hot, and then you're like, I'm gonna go dive in the ocean to cool off, and you dive in and the water's just as hot as the air.
It's a big hot tub.
It doesn't do anything for you.
See, you and I have a difference of opinion when it comes to temperature. Zach's sweating and I have a blanket on. Every single time.
If you go to Disney, who are you most excited to meet?
Pocahontas and I had a run-in last time I was there.
I've actually never met a character, like legit. Like hung out with one of the Disney characters.
Me neither.
But if I had to meet one,
Naboo.
yeah, if there was a Naboo, my what do you
You'd
call
be
it? My
like-
spirit animal.
It'd be like looking in a mirror.
Yeah, it's like looking at a bear.
Oh, man.
Abu is my spirit animal, and if we got to meet, I think the planets would have aligned at that point in the romance. Who wants to meet Belle?
I would want to transform into a merman and just chill with Ariel for a little while. I think me and her can make a real connection.
I want to be.
I think I'd like to meet Aladdin. Aladdin's always been my favorite Disney movie.
That's why we're friends.
That's why we're friends. You're my
Because they're
sidekick.
both street
Oh
rats.
crap!
Because we're both street rats.
Danny Shafar.
Tall and skinny. You
That's
get girl that
unfortunate.
goatee out.
That's unfortunate.
I've seen you with those shoulder pads on before.
Who's the one that just cut their hair? Is that you?
Yeah.
I got a question from an unnamed source outside that wants me to ask, why the sudden change in your hairstyle?
There you go.
I realized I plan too much in my life, and I care too much about things that don't matter in the end. And so this tour and our band's career and my life is usually so planned out, but right now it's very spontaneous. And so I figured, let's just be spontaneous about it. And I feel like I've always, when I was like 12, I wanted to do it. You know, watching like Blink-182 and Green Day. I just never did. And I'm like, if I don't do it now, I'm gonna be like, years down the line, I'm gonna be like 33
Yeah,
with
three
my
more.
wife and be
That'll
like,
be your midlife crisis.
Yeah, it's really like you're too much of an adult, you know. So this is like the time.
Good time.
Good answer.
That is a good answer. I was actually more surprised by the actual haircut. I didn't think it was going to be quite as short as it is. The black thing we had talked about, you know, a week or so beforehand, so I was like mentally prepared myself for that. But then, you know, we're about to get it cut, and he goes, "You want to come downstairs and you know, hang out while I do this?" And I think he even said, you know, like help with the process or something like that, like talk about it at the time. And the first thing that was done was like slapped on a big thing on the buzzer, and there goes half the back of his head. I'm like, well, nothing I can say now because it's all gone. So, yeah.
So do you guys have any other notable summer plans that we should know about?
We're going to Disney World.
Yeah. I plan on
Let's go back to Disney World.
I plan on hitting the beach a few times.
Our band's going to be writing more songs and potentially releasing songs.
Which is pretty notable since we haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. We're going to do it. All on our own. We're going to be really happy about it, too.
The prophesy.
Yeah. If I can think ahead, I'm going to say we're going to be happy when it happens. Yeah, no, I'm really excited about that. New music coming out. We got a few one-offs and festivals after this tour, but we're just gonna be, kind of taking it slow, taking it easy, and just, doing a lot of writing here and there. It's been good for us.
Now, why such a long break in between tours?
Well, while we were doing Warped Tour, we all felt really just kind of. We felt drained. We felt drained. We felt like we were spinning our wheels.
Snowstorm.
Yeah, it happens in snowstorms.
That's what I meant. Like, you're hitting the gas, but you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
We were doing that for a long time.
And we have.
It was a snowstorm.
Yeah, it was an 11-month snowstorm. You guys didn't hear about this?
Almost a year.
We all got sewed in.
It's fun. Like we're in a place where we've been doing it for long enough where it feels like, we don't have to prove it to anyone. You know what I mean? Like when you start out, your parents or your friends are like, "You really gonna try this?" And at this point, everyone just agrees and says that's it. So it feels like a career. But inside of that career, we're just going. We have fans on this side of the spectrum that literally say, here or there, "You saved my life. You changed my life." And then we have people on this side of the spectrum who have no idea who we are and don't care. And we're just trying to go, how do we pertain to both these audiences at this point? And how do we be us, but still, be something that people want to see and hear? And so we just had a lot of questions about us individually, about us as a group, and about the music industry. So we figured the best way to answer those questions would be literally to step away for a while. It's like if you're working on a painting and you look at it for too long and you're going, I don't even know what's what anymore, you have to walk away. And so that was kind of a decision during Warped Tour. And then once Warped Tour ended, my dad passed away. And so we really just kind of like a 3 to 6 month break, and that happened, and so we just decided to extend it to whenever.
Till now.
Yeah, till now.
Until this tour.
Yeah.
We're back.
Yeah, no, I mean, we just really, like Dave said, we just really wanted to reappreciate what we do and reestablish who we are and refigure out what we want out of this whole thing.
Yeah, and it was never that we said, man, I don't like this anymore, I need to take a break. It was more like we just didn't know what to do next.
Yeah.
Literally, we got off a record label and all that, and we were just saying, what's the next step? What's the process here? So.
How does it feel to be back?
Feels great. It was weird yesterday. Yesterday was the first day we, played a show on a tour. We had, our whole crew and all our friends with us and everything. And it was just a really weird feeling, whenever you have to, load in at a time. I don't know, it was weird to get back into it. And it seems like 9 months is a really short period of time, but it was a while, day to day. Especially, I really felt that way. I don't know about you, but I felt like it was a long, long time that we were away from doing this. It was just really, really great feeling to be back.
Today, we went to a waterfall, and we're climbing in the water and climbing up the waterfall and stuff in New Jersey, and then on the drive here, we all were taking naps like puppies in the van. And I went to drive, and literally, you don't see a head. You look in the rearview mirror, there's no heads popping up. Everyone's just out cold, and we're so. At the beginning of this tour, our friend Cody, who's helping play bass and stage tech for us, he said something about a road trip, and I've never in the 5 years we've been doing this thought of tour as a road trip, because I'm just so heavy into the music of it and the business of it. It's like it's what we do for a living. I forget that it's literally a road trip, and so for that I'm excited to be on this road trip for the first time in my own perspective.
I feel like this tour is like a family reunion. That's what I feel like, because we get to see all of our friends again, which is awesome. And we usually stay with friends when we're on tour, and we haven't seen them in a really long time too. So it feels really good to see them again.
Yeah, there's like a newfound excitement with it. Like it felt so crazy like 2 or 3 days ago getting in the van again to like drive a few hours to play music, and like even last night we just played acoustic, but I felt nervous. I was like, I never feel nervous. Like it's been so long since I felt nervous walking on a stage, and right now I feel nervous. So I don't know, it's really cool. It's really cool to have those feelings again.
Okay, I'm gonna end on another question that I received from someone on Facebook today, and my friend Dan wants to know, do you crumple or fold your toilet paper? I think that says a lot about a person.
Crumble or fold?
Yeah.
I don't think I do either.
How do you not do either?
I think she's talking about pre-wife.
Yes.
I fold.
Oh, okay.
I fold.
Yeah, I
also.
fold.
I would never
I
want to
didn't-
wad it up.
I feel like there's way
I feel
too
like
much
that'd be
of a...
scratchy. Like,
You can make fun of Dano from Stay 17
He's a
because
crumbler.
he commented on the post on Facebook and said that he crumbles.
interesting.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell that when they're on stage. You crumple! You crumpler, you!
It sounds like a dance. Like that's what like when you first started
Do
asking.
you fold or
Do you
crumple?
fold or crumple? And then you said your toilet paper. And took a weird left. I didn't know what was going on.
Well, the other really controversial toilet paper question that I've asked in the past was, when you put it on the roll, do you put it over or under?
Over.
Over.
It hangs on the
Like a waterfall.
closest to you. Yes.
Like a waterfall.
I never understood. I thought about this the other day. Why do people do it under? What is the
You have to
reason for
reach
that?
like an extra 6 inches.
Exactly. And it just doesn't look nearly as presentable.
What a-
Different last question.
yeah.
Can that one be second to last?
Oh man. Are you Harry Potter fans?
Yes.
Sort each other into houses.
Ooh, good question.
Oh,
Do we all, the four of us, have to be in different houses, or can we all be?
No, it doesn't matter.
I'm not a Slytherin.
I'm not a Slytherin.
No one wants to be a Slytherin.
I would want. I mean, I think I would just want.
I'd
I'd want to
take
be
Slytherin.
Gryffindor. You want to be Slytherin?
Yeah, I'd take that one.
I'm in Gryffindor. Oh, we have to sort each other. Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sort us.
With Dave's new hairstyle.
Why don't
should
you
be
just
a
like
Slytherin.
sort the person next to you into a house?
Do it.
You're in Ravenclaw, dude.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in Ravenclaw. All right, Zach. All right.
Zach's
I'm
a
with
tough
the
daddy.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah, you're a Hufflepuff. You're not a Gryffindor. You're not a Slytherin. You're certainly a Hufflepuff.
I don't know, Davey. You have some Slytherin tendencies.
Ooh, Slytherin.
Okay, I'm a Slytherin, and Dave's a Gryffindor.
We're all in separate houses. Ravenclaw. Man, that stinks.
You flip flop. You're a flip flopper.
Yeah,
You saved Jason's.
You're kind of like, what's his name?
don't say Draco.
I was gonna say Draco. Because sometimes Draco's like evil, but then other times he like really wants to do something really nice. But you're more the
Like
nice.
kill Dumbledore.
Dude, I didn't see that part. I don't know that part.
Dave didn't get there yet. He hasn't read it yet.
No, nothing happened. Dumbledore's great. All right.
I'm sorry. That movie came out like 5 years ago.
I know.
All right, that's all I got for you guys.
Thank
Phone
you.
calls from home.
This is a deuces.